In the very first rehearsal that I was at, we sight read this piece called There Will Be Rest, and it's based on a poem by Sarah Teasdale and set to music, and it was just phenomenal. It sounded so beautiful the very first time that we sang it, and the first time that most of us had seen the music. And I was really impressed by, first of all, the level of singing in the group, that these were skilled singers and could read music and sight sing very well. And it was also a beautiful piece, and I had confidence that the director was someone who would pick good music for us.
With Masterworks, it's unique because, first of all, our artistic director is so incredible. So he teaches us, and then he demands that we be the best version of ourselves, but always in a kind way that inspires you to be truly the best singer you can possibly be.
Well, certainly the choral director is fantastic. Brian, we all call him Brian, Dr. Baker, his energy is unbelievable. I mentioned some days I'm tired and I don't really want to go to rehearsal. You don't ever see that in him.
I think the music, certainly. The music has been, no question, it's been the music. When I was thinking about this, and I thought, it also has to do with camaraderie. There is this working relationship that you have with not just the conductor, but all the people around you. And that sense of production of sound and the emotional involvement with each other in the music is the real big draw for me.
There are times when you're singing, probably in any choir, but certainly in Masterworks, when you just feel that everything is just perfect. It comes together.
When we can transcend the notes on the page, each of us as an individual, what are the words, when am I supposed to sing, am I watching Brian, all of those different things, and we come together and make something so amazing that all of us, 80 of us, 100 of us, have that same instant. That's probably the most spiritual experience I've ever had.
Important thing that I did was sing in Carnegie Hall, sing Verdi's Requiem in Carnegie Hall. And I remember that Saturday morning, we were going to sing on Sunday afternoon, and on that Saturday morning, we walked in and we were backstage, and they opened the big wood doors. And I realized I was walking onto Carnegie's stage.
Right.
Even right now, it gives me goosebumps. And I began to cry. I just burst right into tears, And it was just an amazing thing to look out there and realize all the people that had stood or performed on that stage. And here we were, Masterworks Chorale from the College of San Mateo, California.
I feel like this is like a real deal kind of situation. Like, this is like kind of like Ragazzi, a professional group. And so it feels friendly, but it also feels a little serious, which is nice, rather than just a bunch of teenagers getting together. This is like a group of professionals doing what they love.
It's got a lot of members in it. It's huge. It's got beautiful voices, and it's just perfect. It just brings out, excitement and wanting to be a part of a group that is so huge and so beautiful in their singing.
I'm in this because you guys are my friends, and they're people I didn't know before singing in the chorus, but they're really good people, and it's such a good group, and I really like being involved. That's why I'm on so many committees and why I've done so much stuff, because I care a lot about the organization and the people involved in it, and it's a big part of my life, and it's very important to me.
I have, young friends, still in college, and I have, older friends, and one of our members just passed away. But, just having that spectrum of people of different types and and ages and interests that I associate with. That gives me a real social outlet outside of work.
It's just been a few rehearsals for me. It's the beginning, but I feel I'm getting connected with people in my group, the soprano, and they're teaching me the ways of the group. So I'm excited. I'm hopeful that I'll get better.